Well, once again, we'll be talking about the culture wars in the United States after Vice President Mike Pence left a football game early. Hey, everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO in Lubbock, Texas. You can, of course, listen online at KFYO.com and follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. Well, the Vice President of the United States, he decided to attend the Indianapolis Colts game. They were playing the San Francisco 49ers. And the Vice President decided to leave the game early after 49er players decided to take a knee during the national anthem. Reading from Fox News here, Vice President Pence walked out in his home state, Indianapolis Colts, Sunday when members of the opposing team took a knee for the national anthem. A reporter, also there was a report that Colin Kaepernick, the player who started all of his kneeling in the first place, would stand if given another shot in the NFL. That was later disputed by the same reporter who had talked to Kaepernick. So Kaepernick, it was reported that Kaepernick, if someone would just give him a job, Kaepernick would stand for the national anthem. The reporter from CBS went back and clarified and said, I was just talking about things that I've heard. Kaepernick and myself did not actually talk about this. So whether or not Colin Kaepernick would actually stand for the national anthem, still a gray area, but it really doesn't matter because the guy doesn't have a job right now. In the case of Vice President Mike Pence, he was somebody who wanted to watch the Colts game, or did he? The Vice President sending out a tweet today saying, I left the Colts game because at POTUS and I will not dignify any event that disrespects our soldiers, our flag, or our national anthem. Several San Francisco players kneeled for the national anthem. The Vice President also tweeting out at a time when so many Americans are inspiring our nation with their courage, resolve, and resilience. Now more than ever, we should rally around our flag and everything that unites us. While everyone is entitled to their own opinions, I don't think it's too much to ask NFL players to respect the flag and our national anthem. So that was the Vice President sending out some tweets. He left the game early. Of course, a lot of reporters are saying, was this a stunt? Was this all planned? President Trump has sent out a tweet saying that he had asked the VP to leave the game if any players took a knee, and that afterwards he was proud of the VP for taking a stand. Also a report that some in the media were asked to stay in the media van and that there might be an early departure. Maybe it was a stunt, maybe it wasn't a stunt. It really doesn't matter because now it's just another week of this talking point of players in the NFL taking a knee and people not liking it, including the Trump administration, by the Vice President included. This is a winning issue again for the Republicans and for the President. It's a bad issue and not a winning issue for the Democrats and for the NFL. In fact, if you look at some polling that has been done, the NFL now has a very bad rating when it comes to those who approve or disapprove of a certain sport. Well, MLB, Major League Baseball, has shot up in the rankings. The NFL, one of the least approved sports that is out there as of right now. Well, now, will that go up? It may in the future, but it's pretty easy to see that these protests have driven away fans, maybe for the short term, maybe not for the long term, but for the short term, these NFL protests have driven away fans every single weekend. And now with the Vice President leaving a game, it puts the topic of players taking a knee back into the spotlight when the NFL did not want it. It's bad business for the NFL, and it's bad business for the NFL when the Vice President of the United States walks out of one of your stadiums. Maybe it was a stunt. Maybe it wasn't a stunt. If it was a stunt, it was brilliantly planned because, again, it just plays into favor of the president of the Republican Party, and it plays against the Democrats and and the NFL as well. The NFL has got to get this under control. Again, the NFL has regulated all types of free speech and all types of protest and all types of gestures. They've done it before. They have to get a handle on this. NFL players are going to continue to take a knee, continue to link arms, do all this stuff during the national anthem. They need to stand up, and that's when people will start respecting the NFL more. And I think the vice president would have stayed around, and maybe it would have foiled his plot and his little game that he was playing if all the NFL players would have stood up. Maybe. We'll see later on if the vice president attends another football game in the future. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Have a great day.